Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for July 30, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu met with top U.S. officials in Washington to discuss the ongoing conflict with Iran. The talks focused on sustained economic pressure and potential airstrikes against Iranian targets, but both countries are navigating complex diplomatic and military efforts amidst domestic political considerations. Secondly, Victoria's new premier, Ben Carey, is considering a review of the contentious suburban rail loop project, which has been debated since its inception due to concerns over cost, benefits, and viability. With construction underway and billions committed, the decision will have far-reaching consequences for the state's transport network, economy, and environment. Lastly, several companies affiliated with former President Donald Trump have distanced themselves from a controversial tax settlement between Trump and the Internal Revenue Service. The settlement has become a point of contention in the confirmation process for Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, with Senate Democrats launching an investigation into its implications for Trump-affiliated companies. These stories highlight the intricate balance of international diplomacy, domestic politics, and economic considerations that are shaping our world today. We will continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, former President Donald Trump has appealed to the Supreme Court to overturn a $1.3 million defamation judgment awarded to writer E. Jean Carroll. This case stems from a 1990s encounter between Trump and Carroll, which she alleged was an assault. Trump has denied any wrongdoing, and his appeal argues that he had presidential immunity when making statements about Carroll. In other news, the situation in the Middle East continues to escalate, with President Trump renewing his threats to hit Iran very hard, following surprise attacks on U.S. forces in the region. According to reliable sources, the administration is weighing its options carefully, considering both diplomatic and military responses. We urge all parties involved to prioritize diplomacy and work towards a peaceful resolution. Lastly, the conflict between Iran and its allies has expanded to the Red Sea, with Saudi Arabia seeking to build an international coalition to protect shipping in the region from Houthi attacks. The International Monetary Fund has reported that Saudi Arabia's economy has been resilient despite the conflict, but cautioned against the impact of future uncertainty. We'll continue to bring you updates and analysis on these developing stories as more information becomes available. This is Barbara Waters reporting. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, Conavi Medical has announced its intention to complete a limited market release in the United States for its innovative hybrid imaging system, which has already received FDA clearance. This development is expected to drive growth and expansion in the U.S. medical technology market. In other news, we're taking a closer look at the world of initial public offerings, where SpaceX and Jersey Mike's have taken different trajectories after their listings. While SpaceX has seen its stock price plummet, Jersey Mike's is set to start trading today with its IPO priced at $15 per share. We'll be analyzing their progress and providing expert insights to help you make informed decisions. Lastly, the earnings season is in full swing, with major companies like Smurfit Westrock and W.P. Carey reporting their Q2 results. The market remains highly competitive, and companies must remain adaptable to succeed. As industry experts urge caution due to uncertainty and volatility, we'll continue to provide ongoing coverage and analysis of the earnings season. Remember, in the world of IPOs and market trends, nothing is ever certain, and a healthy dose of skepticism can be your best friend. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First, let's talk about Starliner. After facing significant challenges, including the expendable nature of its service module and the lack of a dedicated rocket, Boeing is working to revive the program. With NASA's support, Starliner could launch as early as this year, paving the way for a crewed mission in late 2024. This would provide a much-needed alternative to SpaceX's Crew Dragon and inject new competition into the market. Meanwhile, NASA's innovative Advanced Concepts program is nurturing visionary ideas that could revolutionize space travel and scientific discovery. From exploring the moon's hidden lava tubes to devising methods for interstellar travel, these projects embody a wide range of ambitions. One of the most intriguing aspects of this round of grants is the focus on sustainability and adaptability in space exploration. For instance, proposals like using controllable dust clouds to reduce solar insolation and developing power over fiber technology for lunar underground explorers showcase a commitment to finding innovative solutions that can facilitate longer and more efficient missions. As we gaze up at the night sky, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring connections between our planet and the vast expanse of the cosmos. Recent astronomical events, such as the breathtaking image of Barnard's Loop and the Psyche spacecraft's successful gravity assist from Mars, demonstrate the power of human curiosity and creativity in capturing the beauty of the universe. These discoveries inspire us to reach for the stars and continue pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. As we look to the future, it's clear that space exploration will play a vital role in shaping our understanding of the universe and ourselves. With programs like NIAC and industry leaders like Boeing and NASA, we may yet see a new era of cooperation and advancement in the pursuit of exploring the cosmos. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. As we delve into today's edition, we're covering a range of exciting topics from the MLB to the NFL, with a special focus on the personal lives of several notable quarterbacks. Firstly, in the MLB, teams like the San Diego Padres, led by Fernando Tatis Jr., are making strides towards victory, while others like the Yankees and the White Sox engage in intense matchups. Meanwhile, Yordan Alvarez is solidifying his position as a potential MVP with outstanding performances. However, what is also catching our attention is the plethora of promotions and bonuses being offered by betting platforms such as Kalshi and Polymarket. These offers, including up to $1,000 in bonuses on Kalshi and a $100 trading bonus on Polymarket, signal a significant shift in how fans interact with sports, blurring the lines between mere spectatorship and active participation. Shifting gears to the NFL, the upcoming season is filled with anticipation as teams gear up with new coaches and player signings. The Washington Commanders, Cincinnati Bengals, and Baltimore Ravens are among those looking to make a mark, with their strategies and player health being closely watched by fans and odds makers alike. The over-under win totals and odds on teams to win their divisions are already generating buzz, with the Ravens favored in the AFC North. But beyond the field, it's the personal lives of NFL quarterbacks that have been making headlines recently. From Kirk Cousins to Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, and Kenny Pickett, these athletes are not just making news with their athletic prowess, but also with their roles as husbands and fathers. Their stories of love, family, and balancing personal life with the demands of professional sports offer a fascinating glimpse into what makes them tick beyond their game face. As we explore these stories and more on the AI Daily Press, we invite you to join us in navigating the complex and exciting world of sports, where athletes are multidimensional individuals with lives that extend far beyond the playing field. Whether it's the thrill of the game, the strategy of betting, or the personal stories of your favorite players, we're here to provide insights, analysis, and a deeper understanding of what makes sports so compelling. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we're shining a spotlight on the selfless efforts of individuals like those from Florida's Ave Maria University, who are working tirelessly to combat the ongoing measles outbreaks in the state. Unfortunately, misinformation about vaccine safety is still prevalent, and it's essential to rely on credible sources to prevent the spread of diseases. In other news, we're celebrating the vibrant energy of small-town America, where local businesses are leading the way in hiring and creating a more diverse economy. According to recent data, Nearly 70% of hires for privately held companies came from businesses with fewer than 500 employees. We met Sarah, the owner of a local boutique, who is passionate about creating a unique shopping experience for her customers and proud to be part of a community that values individuality and creativity. Lastly, we're recognizing the dignity of ordinary work and the beauty of everyday life, as seen in the selfless efforts of individuals like those from Florida's municipal services, who are working tirelessly to keep their communities safe. We also touched on the importance of accurate information and the need to avoid spreading misinformation that can put public health at risk. These stories remind us of the importance of supporting local businesses, relying on credible sources of information, and appreciating the unsung heroes in our communities. Tune in later today for more in-depth coverage of these stories and other news from around the country. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk about the latest news and entertainment? I've got 3 juicy stories to share with you all this morning. First up, there's a new biographical drama film about the life of Anthony Bourdain that's getting some serious buzz. The movie explores his early years, before he became a culinary icon, and it's getting praise for its atmospheric portrayal of Cape Cod in the 1970s. Next, we've got some sparkly news. Engagement rings are always a topic of interest in celebrity circles, and recently, several stars have been showing off their stunning rocks on social media. From Karlie Kloss's huge diamond to Katy Perry's unique gemstone, these rings are not only symbols of love, but also reflections of the couple's personal style. But on a more serious note, there's a bombshell BBC documentary that's just dropped, accusing Jared Leto of sexual misconduct. Multiple women have come forward with allegations dating back to the early 2000s, including claims of grooming and abuse of celebrity status. Leto has denied all wrongdoing, but this is not the first time he's faced such allegations, and it remains to be seen how his career will be impacted. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenborough.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we have an update on Jackie, the beloved bald eagle, who is recovering at the Ojai Raptor Center. Her story has captured hearts worldwide, and it's a testament to the power of community and conservation. Thanks to fundraising efforts, nearly 40 acres of land near her nest have been preserved, ensuring a safe habitat for these majestic birds. In other news, scientists have made a groundbreaking discovery in the Galapagos Islands, spotting the elusive smooth hammerhead shark for the first time in decades. This finding has significant implications for marine conservation and sheds new light on the migration patterns of these mysterious creatures. Lastly, we're inspired by Emily Morrison, also known as the Shark Lady, who's turned her fear into a passion for studying and protecting sharks. Her remarkable story reminds us that even unlikely passions can lead to a lifetime of dedication and purpose. These stories demonstrate the importance of conservation and community in making a tangible difference in the lives of incredible creatures. As we continue to learn more about these fascinating animals, it's essential that we prioritize their conservation and work towards ensuring the long-term health of our oceans. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenborough for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.